Hey, aloha guys, Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org. Welcome back to the channel. I'm coming to you live right now from the island of Maui. I'm here with Lani. She recently survived this fire, and she's here to tell her story, specifically what happened on that day, what she's experienced then, some of the hardships that she's had, and this is a lady that has been born and raised on the island of Maui. She's 50% Hawaiian and is currently enduring the aftermath of this nightmare. And so I'm just going to let you talk. Tell us a little bit about who you are and your background.
Yeah.
What do you do?
My name is Lani. I worked at Pomona community, which is down the road. And that day I was working and the streets, like, to get out. I think I left there about 3:30. And trying to get out of there was like so crazy. We were like rats following each other, and the roads were blocked. And I'm not blaming the police or anybody. It's just, it was chaos. But people got to understand, the winds were so high and trees were falling. I mean, phone lines, electrical lines, and everybody was blocked off. From Pomona, you usually can go left.
So
No, right.
if you look at Pomona is about a 20-acre property on the very southern edge of Lahaina town. It's a gated townhome community right on
Yeah.
the ocean. When you leave the gate at Pomona, you can take a quick right. That's the very end of Front Street, the southern end of Front Street.
Correct.
You can take a right, and you can take a right on the highway within a few yards, literally. And so,
But it was blocked
so you're
off.
saying when you came out of Pomona at 4 or 4:30, something like that,
It was actually at 3:30.
3:30, I'm sorry. You couldn't just go on the highway and go to the
No,
right. You couldn't just
everything was
escape
blocked
to the
off.
south. So when you left Pomona, which direction were you?
We went and took a right, and I had another worker following me.
So you're coming out of the gate at Pomona, and you took a right to go to the highway.
Oh, sorry, but then it's all blocked off.
Okay.
So we turn into that, I don't know what the name of that street is right ahead of us. But then trees were down, so we turned around again and went back onto Front Street. And we thought, oh, okay, good, we'll try to get to the bypass. But we ended up by Safeway because, again, everything was blocked off. Every street, there were either roofs on the ground, telephone poles. I mean, it was crazy. I actually felt scared for the police that were on the road trying to direct traffic, and I kind of still wonder about them because the smoke was just insane. By the time I got back to Pomona, it was already maybe 4:40, and it looked even worse. And the smoke just to get out of there, I couldn't believe. And people just don't understand unless you were there. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying anything. I'm glad people are helping, the people with homes and stuff, but all of us are suffering. I don't have a job, We all kind of live paycheck to paycheck. And it's not just me, it's like a bunch of us, locals and, mainlanders. It's all of us. But, that whole day was just a devastating, traumatic experience that we're all still going through.
So when you left Pomona, you said you ended up at Safeway. Did you get to Safeway on the highway, or did you get to Safeway going through town?
Going through the town. We were all directed to go on Front Street.
So you couldn't go on the highway at all, left or right?
And we wouldn't have been able to because we tried to turn up, right there when you get out of Safeway. Already there was a pole down, there was wires all over the place. I mean,
I'm just curious what was right in front of Pomona Park, because Pomona Park is closed, as we know, for whatever. That would be the quickest escape route. When you're leaving Pomona, you're on the south end of town, the fire is towards the north. Could you see what was to the south on the highway, right for where Pomona Park is? Was there a reason why cars couldn't take a right and just go to Kihei right there?
I have no clue. All I know is everything was blocked off, and most of the people didn't get out. And I seen what it was like. My friend, I got out and I followed.
Okay, so some technical issues. We're just restarting the live stream, hopefully, but Just saying that if you would like to help Lani, we will provide her Venmo information in the description and the comment section of this video. Obviously, everybody needs help right now, and so we're just highlighting stories. And you know, the government's not doing anything helpful whatsoever. So, just to give testimony, has Red Cross, FEMA, is there any organization that these people are being told to donate to? Have you seen a presence of them on the ground anywhere? Has anybody talked to you or come up to you? Have you feel that?
Nothing. I called on my own and nothing. As far as they're concerned, if you didn't have a home, then they kind of just, oh, you're denied.
So you're not having any success as not being a homeowner, being someone that rents and as a 1099 worker. It's sort of like a double whammy. She didn't lose a home, but she didn't own a home, but she also is not a 1099 employee. She's a 1099 employee. Correct. So there's basically there's no help.
Yeah, basically. I mean, the governor keeps saying that, oh, and when you call DUA, which is the Disaster Unemployment Assistance, it's not in place yet. So that's why.
So you know, not just you, but you're saying there's 15 people that you worked with at Pomona.
Yeah.
And what did you all do at Pomona where there's $5-6 million oceanfront homes, right? What did you do?
We were cleaners. And then, you know, how come nobody reaches out to us like those people? I mean,
the people that you've been cleaning their condos all these years?
Yeah, we've been doing it for, like I have personally, for 12 years just there. And, you know, before I was with the laborers union with Hawaiian dredging, I mean, but anyways.
So if you are a homeowner at Pomona, which I know there's plenty of you out there watching, I know, and if you know a homeowner at Pomona, maybe we could start a quick little GoFundMe for the workers that worked there that don't own homes, that now don't have a job, and they're ready to work if you need your place cleaned, right?
Correct.
Right? So they're not looking for a handout, but maybe maybe you help them out and see what's actually happening here in the state of Hawaii. These are the individuals. This is a local, born and raised, 50% Hawaiian blood individual. This is the heart of the people of Lahaina right here, and you're hearing it straight from the horse's mouth that there's no support, there's nothing going on.
More local people would come forward, but a lot of us, you know, we don't want to it's a really humbling experience. You don't want to beg for stuff, you know.
No, it's true. It's true. Getting the local people to come forth, it's very, very difficult. These aren't the kind of people that are looking for a handout. It's not in their culture, it's not in their genetic makeup, it's not who they are. Despite what you might think, it is not who they are. So just to get them to come on camera and to be willing to receive something is very difficult. So we would like to get messages like Lani's out to the world. We'd like you to share it on your social media. We'd like you to give obviously to her Venmo that we're going to put on there. We'd like you to please share the truth of what's happening here. And if there's one thing I can say, don't listen to the narrative that you're being fed, that the governor just said, give to the Red Cross. If you don't know that the Red Cross is a scam, then you need to do some research. Because I've had other victims call me from the Paradise Fires, from the...
they don't help.
Yeah, they said
We've called.
They come, they raise the money, and then they leave. And they don't leave the people with anything. And they have the dumps are full of all the supplies that they were given. They rent storage space and put all the crap in the storage spaces. It is insanity. And the fact that our governor tells people to give to the Red Cross, call and talk to a survivor from Paradise or these other fires that occurred, Camp Fire. They don't do anything, okay? They're stealing our money. They're stealing from people like Lani.
Yeah, we're still taxpayers. Come on.
FEMA, okay. Anything else that, sorry, I gotta be careful what I say.
Yeah.
Anything else that you want to say about what you've seen since this disaster occurred? From your perspective, what have you seen? What are you hearing your friends and your family and other local families saying?
They're kind of all doing it on their own. They're not, you know, Hawaiians are proud people, and a lot of them will not speak up. And just from seeing everything now, and I've gone to like Kahana, and the boat ramp, because my son was one of them that came in from Molokai to bring, goods and
Really?
stuff. Yeah, he was one of them. He was doing it for the 3 days straight right after the whole thing that happened, and like I couldn't get to him because you couldn't even come through, but I'm glad he helped in that way that he could. But I just think the government has to step up and really help these people.
And I'm going to take it one step further. I'm going to say that what's going on right now here on the island of Maui is a human. It's a travesty. It's a crime against humanity. And as you, as a fellow American or a fellow citizen of the world, if you're going to stand by and just let this happen without taking whatever appropriate action that you can take, then you're. I mean, I hate to say it, but you're adding to the problem. Lead, follow, or get out of the way is what I say. But this is a major, major event that's getting massive world attention, and it's time for the right people to step up and do the right things and to mobilize true assets and true things that these people need and to fight whatever is going on. We don't know. We're just normal, hardworking people that are telling you what's going on, and now it's your job to not just use this as some form of entertainment or soundbite or steal the video and repost it, but to actually do something. This is not entertainment. These are real people's lives that are being affected, that need real help. Real help.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your story. It means a lot.
Thank you.
And I'm so sorry for everything you're going through. I'm so sorry to the Hawaiian people for what's happened. And we don't have the answers as to who or what or why. What we know and what we're all about at LFG is let's fill the gap. And as you can see, there's a massive gap right here. What have we identified as gaps, right?
Yeah.
Getting money, right? Without having to go on a laptop or a computer. We have no Wi-Fi connection. I just came from Kapalua. I couldn't make a phone call. I couldn't send a text message. I'm with T-Mobile. So you're asking people to fill out paperwork and to do things online. You can't do that. You can't do that. Hello, it's like,
And then
McFly.
some of them won't even let you do it. So when you call the office, they're like, you need to get on a laptop. I'm like, what if you don't have a laptop?
Right.
You can't do it. So then they tell you, oh, go in person and look for the organizations, and then where are they? Because I don't see them.
Right. What you're imagining possibly is like there's a tent set up and there's a bunch of laptops and there's a bunch of people and their personnel and they're greeting you and they're hugging you and like, hi, we're the cavalry, right? We're the government. They're not here. They're not doing anything. Honestly, they're at the Grand Wailea. They're at the Fairmont Kealani. They're at the right. Do you know how far that is from here?
Got that right.
Pull out your map and look. Put in maps right now. Drive from Wailea to Ka'anapali, right, or Lahaina.
Yeah.
That's a 35, 45-minute drive.
Correct.
They're not staged down here anywhere. Have you been, by the way, down to the Hyatt where this is going on at all?
No.
Okay, all right. So we're going to get some boots on the ground down at the Hyatt, see what's going on. We already posted a video, or it ended up on Waters this morning of a FEMA guy at the do the math on how much it costs to stay at the Grand Wailea, or that's your tax dollars are going for work. They're having a vacation here, but there's no presence, and they need to change this. They're having a major disconnect between what you're hearing, what's actually going on the ground. So we're going to continue to bring you live stories like this. We're going to put Lani's Venmo account in the description. We're not trying to do anything other than redirect money from the resource, which is you guys, directly to the people that need it. At MauiLFG.org, we obviously have a GoFundMe. You can give to that, and we'll continue to connect that to the people that need the money. But right now, this video is about Lani, her 14 co-workers that need help. And if you can give, if you want, we'll give them your phone number, your email address, whatever you're comfortable with. And any last words?
No.
Okay. All right. Much aloha, guys, and thank you for tuning in. We super appreciate it. Please continue the cause. We're not going anywhere. Hopefully you don't forget about us, and you'll continue to share, like, subscribe, and put this message out there, what's actually going on here on the island of Maui. We're going to have more stories coming to you every day. We're out there working hard trying to find people like Lani to help bring awareness to what's going on, and hopefully we can fill the gap between what these people are suffering after this major tragedy. We don't need to add more suffering. We need to have the government do their job, right? So, okay. Until next time. Aloha, Lani. Thank you.
Can you give her Venmo?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you, Dylan. We will put the link in the description and the comments. We will do that. But if you can pull it.
Didn't I send it to you?
By the way,
Oh, yeah,
they
I
shut
did
down
hear.
the video. They can only hear the audio. They just can't see the video.
They can't see the video. Okay. All right. So is there a,
I can see it, but other
Okay.
people are saying they can't.
you can see it. So it's at G as in God, D as in dog, E as in echo, K as in Kit Kat, N as in Nancy, E as in echo, E as in echo, F as in foxtrot, GDEKNEFF at
No, EEF.
EEF, yeah, GDEKNEEF, and then we'll put it up here on the screen too. So you guys can probably screenshot that or do something if I can hold it up right. This is hard. Okay.
Don't ask me
Don't
how
ask
to
you.
do that. That's why I sent it to you.
Yeah,
Because I don't know how to do it.
yeah. Okay, if you do anything, share, like, and subscribe to the video, share the message, and give to Lani if you can. Thanks, guys. We shall be back very, very soon. Thank you for your support. Much aloha.
That's actually my
Oh.
first given name, just so you know.
Okay.
I mean, because you call me Lani, but
Yeah, yeah.
that's my middle
Okay,
name.
all good, all good. That's her middle name. We got the right person. We got the